For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok, or raw dog it 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Hey, that's better.
Yeah, good stuff.
My other channel just came back in. Look, you should see the look on Keysie's face at the moment.
He's filthy.
The studio
fuming.
sucks ass.
There's nothing wrong
Can
with
you
it. Can't
just
even
talk?
hear you, man.
Can you talk into the mic, please, Keyzie?
Jesus.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
a little bit,
well,
but not very well. It sounds like you sound like shit.
Yeah, you're sounding really muffled there,
Can you bring
Keyzie.
that microphone into your mouth a little bit more, Keyzie?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Better, but it's not quite as loud as it should be. That's my vibe anyway.
Yeah, I feel like you could be louder, Keyzie.
I'll be honest with you, I'm wary of saying anything to you because I'm worried you're going to blow up. You look
Keyzie?
like you're going to blow up,
Are you
Keyzie.
there, Keyzie?
Look at him.
Hey guys, just so you know, I can't hear you at all.
Oh, you can't hear us?
No.
Have you tried
When
turning
you
up
put-
your volume?
When you put your phone down just then,
Yeah.
it cut everything.
Oh. Has
Yeah.
that fixed it?
It is weirdly doing something, but it's
because
just
I tell you what it
crackling.
did for me is it brought when I put that phone down, it brought my right channel in.
That's really weird.
Up to that point, I could only hear out of my left. That's something that happens though, Jace, because I remember you got hit in the head and you became telepathic for a week.
Yeah, I did. Well, longer than a week. It was about a month, actually,
Right.
Mogi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Well, people would think that becoming telepathic would be really good.
Yes.
I found it distressing.
Well, yeah, because you can't turn it on and off. That's what people don't understand.
Exactly,
It's,
yeah.
it's just on.
Yeah.
So you're walking down the street and you can just hear people's minds babbling away.
Yeah, totally,
Mostly
man.
talking about, delusion. And
Yeah, or bagging me,
Look at the state of this guy.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at this fucking sawing off
Just to let
bastard.
everyone know, we're in the Hit Studio, which is a studio we never, ever do our podcast in.
Oh, that's true. Yep. Do you know if you rearrange the letters of HITS, H-I-T-S, it spells this?
Mogi, that is incredible. Hey, I'm back.
Do you
like
think,
that?
do you think, guys, I could ever work on the Hits?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think
eh?
you could. I think you could cross over to pretty much any station.
I could, eh?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I don't
that.
think so. I think you're an acquired taste.
What sort of acquired taste, Keyzie?
Oh, just because the hits is like mums.
Oh, mums love me.
Mums love Jace. Mums love it as the daughters that hate him.
Seriously,
Well,
man,
it's the
mums
kids
love
as
me.
well. Kids,
I hate
and
that.
like most of Jace's chat is like, my
Backbone.
balls are
Well, he'd
this.
have to change up. He'd have to change it up, wouldn't he?
Mature, sexy woman really like me, Keyzie.
No, is that true? For me, it was the mothers of the woman I wanted to, sleep with. They'd be attracted. They'd like me, but not the woman.
I found actually that the mothers of my girlfriends tended to love me.
Yeah,
not
right.
not in a filthy sexual way, but
If only.
they always found me very cute.
Is that what you want to be?
It's not what you want to be,
And
Jace.
You want to
I
have
remember
rager.
once when I was at school, right, in boarding school, and our matron, she got what was it called? Not
AIDS.
gastroenteritis. It's another thing starting with
Syphilis.
G. But it was this heinous disease, and we all had to get billeted out. to our-
Gonorrhea.
No, it wasn't gonorrhea.
Well, what else starts with G? It's one or the other.
Oh, it's something like that. But anyway,
Gastro.
Gingivitis.
and
You get
so we
bad
all
breath.
got billeted out to mate's house, and I stayed with a mate and his mum. And I'll never forget, I was lying in bed, and my mate had fallen asleep. His name was Simon.
Oh.
And his mum was on the phone.
I think I've seen this video.
Talking to someone. And I swear to God, and she said... And so I've got this little fella, Jason, staying with me, and he is the sweetest, cutest little kid I've ever met.
How old were you?
And
then you know
I
what
was
happened?
I was about 8.
And as she was on the phone, and she could. Thanks, Pugson.
For a dick move, isn't it? Nah, I'm all good for a water.
As she was on the phone,
Here we
she
go.
could hear in the background, zip, as you undid your fly.
Yeah, because I wore a zip to bed, Mogi, in my pajamas.
That's disgusting.
Did you? You unsheathed.
But she was a big fan, and she didn't want to give me up. And I've got to be honest. At the time, I was
How
very
old were you?
8.
Yeah, well, that's correct.
I was very grateful for that. And
Oh, you needed that.
She loved my little freckles.
Oh, did you
'Cause
have
I had,
freckles
I
there?
had heaps of
Bism.
freckles.
Yeah, so did I then.
They
That's
called me
right,
Bism.
Bism.
Yes.
That's right.
And I'll never forget the
Fly
same.
shit.
This, because we were in bunk beds, and my mate Simon one night, because we had hot water bottles, his hot water bottle
Simon
burst.
Barnett.
No, not Simon Barnett. His hot water bottle burst, and I just remember him going, "Oh, my tootsies!"
My tootsies was at his feet.
His feet, yeah.
My tootsies.
Is this hot water bottle just... Keyzie, can you just... Come on, man,
He's
what's
a
wrong?
miserable fucker, isn't he?
What's going on, Keyzie?
Look at him, his hands on hips.
The studio fucks out. My ears fuck out every 5 seconds.
Yeah,
it's unbearable.
Well, you've got to
Plus-
be acting like a champion, mate.
Plus, the story is punishing. Plus, you touching the mic's really annoying. as well, so there's a lot going on.
I've got to agree with you. I'm not hearing it great in my
Oh, it
in
sounds
my
terrible.
kids.
But, we're battling on, aren't
yeah,
we, Jace?
we do battle on. And
Yeah. Backbone shit.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Have you got any stories, Keyzie?
About burst hot water bottles
No.
or
Or
people that
tootsies?
found you cute?
When I was no one found me cute. When I used to go billeting, it was the same though, because it used to happen for rugby all the time. And the go-to present for the family that billeted you out and looked after you was a sampler box of Bickies.
Yeah,
it was the
sampler.
go-to.
All your
Yes.
roses.
Yeah.
Roses.
Yeah. I still remember vividly being billeted out for the first time up in Auckland to play this footy team that kicked our asses because we were from Tauranga and our school sucked. And we were watching Shallow Hal in the lounge. Remember Shallow Hal with
Yeah.
Jack Black and in the lounge? It was just me and this weird family. They were all just there and we're just watching this movie together. It's fucking weird billeting.
Billeting is weird. I had an experience of being billeted, and I've never told the full story because I'm so worried that this person is going to hear it and go, "Oh, that was me. That was me."
So it was a horror show? Is it
well,
the one
it
about
was.
the mints?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
What did they do to the mints?
Well, so what happened was, and I just won't say where we went, but I used to play a sport, and we would get billeted a lot.
Right.
And so that was always the, you're standing there, and the other kids are there, and their parents, and you're like, oh, fuck, who am I going to get?
Yeah, that was always
You know,
horrible time.
oh,
I was
God.
like, uh-oh.
Anyway, I got billeted by a family, and I can't remember the name of those cars, but I can still see it. Fuck, what are they called? Anyway, not that it matters, but to paint a picture, the mother was an absolute behemoth. She was a monstrosity of a human being.
Right.
And I thought, oh, well, at least, cuddles will be good. She won't think I'm cute, Jace.
Yeah, you'd be engulfed in her ample bosom.
That's right, ample bosom. Anyway, we're driving along, and it's the middle of nowhere. We're driving along the middle of nowhere. It's me, the guy that I'm going to be playing against, and the mum, and maybe a sister or something.
Marge.
Nah, not my mum.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't need billeting. And then
Yeah,
we're
true.
driving along, and it's the middle of nowhere, but I can see out the window this house that needs demolishing.
Yes.
Right, I can see it is a long way away in the distance, but it's set back from the road because it's in the country, and I'm just thinking to myself, oh, fuck me, not this house. And we've been driving for about 20 minutes, so the chances of it being this house, there's no chance. So we're driving along, and I'm like, please not, and I'm just to myself, just going, please not that place, please not that place. Anyway, we drive straight past it.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God. And then we go to a supermarket, get some food, and then drive back to that house.
Damn it.
So we end up there, and then they cook us dinner, and it was mince, Jace. You're right.
Yes.
And I was a very fussy eater back then. I wouldn't eat anything, and I was there for 3 days. I didn't eat anything. So do you not like it? And of course, you don't want to be rude. It's like, oh no, it's watery and disgusting.
Yes.
You got to. I said, oh no, I was full. I ate just before. Excuse me. I ate just before you picked me up, and so I was just ravenous for 3 days, and I had to borrow money off my mates to try and buy pies and that, so I wouldn't have to eat at their place.
Yes.
And it was horrible. And then I had other mates who got billeted and made love to the sister.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was later.
That is like a high school dream.
That's the dream.
Yeah.
An ex-girlfriend of mine.
Here we go. Here we go.
What do you mean, here we
There
go,
we go.
Keyzie?
Jace had a threesome or something. It's with identical twins.
No, it was her billeting story.
Right.
And she was still at school. It was her final year at school, I believe, and they did an exchange over to Canada.
Wow.
And she got billeted, I shit you not, a 17-year-old girl with this old dude who lived in a caravan.
Oh, that's
I remember
fucked
this
up.
one, yeah.
And she went, what the actual is going on here? And I think from memory stayed one night and said to her, whoever was in charge of everything, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
I'm not staying with him. That was really creepy. And they had actually billeted her with an old dude in a caravan. And she was like, what the fuck is going on?
Did he not even have a kid? Because usually it's like a parents with kids.
Well, but no, not always. I think because it was some sort of volunteers and student exchange.
If you're
type
volunteering
thing.
and you don't have kids, and there's something wrong with you.
But yeah,
That's really
I
weird.
remember that dread of being billeted and going, oh, who is it? Who am I going to
Oh,
get?
God.
And they always loved me.
Fuck, you're the man, Jace.
Fuck, I don't know what we do without you.
I know. The joy I've brought to so many billeting hearts.
Should we go and
Make
get
out?
some sushi
Yeah.
and then make out?
I've just...
What's wrong, Jace? You lost your appetite, man.
I have for about 3 weeks now.
3 weeks? You said you're eating your fucking head off over there.
No, but like every day I had to force myself to eat. The food was great, but I had to force it down me.
Right.
And I mean, I know I'm not good with food anyway, but at the moment it's dire.
Yeah, right. You're fading away, man.
I am.
Yeah.
Come on, Jace. Come get some sushi with me and old Mogi over there.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
You
Go get
guys
some
pay?
sushi. Yeah, man. Totally. Mogi will shout you.
Sweet.
Yeah. Hey, listen to the Hauraki Big Show. 4 to 7 weekdays. Radio Hauraki.